and LeBron will be able to get his most played of the regular split with Alice. These last 4 picks, very quick, very clean. Both teams very much know what they want. But Fnatic rounding out with a decent amount of team fighting. You can see the front to back, decent poke provided with both the Corki and the Azir, with the potential common, and something we've been seeing a decent amount from G2, where they do swap Broken Blade out when he's on these tank matchups because they know that he's very safe on the weak side.
Yeah, and crucial now. I think Caps has played the Akali Corki matchups a lot of time. Actually, we see quite top.
Cease and desist. Chain of Corruption is going to come out from Hans Summer in a second. You have to feel the flash forward. There's the chains, but Hans locked up by Razork, and he will fall first. From mid down towards bot. So because Mickey was seen, Skumon knows he has a numbers advantage on this top side right now, allowing him to step in and get these last 2 grubs.
Yeah, good awareness from Skumon. Meanwhile, Mickey is hovering on the bot side of the map, looking for an opportunity. But Caps is not going to give him one. Good vision control from G2, controlling the river, moving into the enemy jungle and finding that flash from Mickey.
And Broken Blade actually hovered down a little bit, and I think that's
too many on that weak side. Fnatic, though, haven't got out to the early lead that marked their split so far. Caps jumps in, the cease and desist. Caps dives into his demise. The CC knock-up chain from Fnatic was absolutely flipping perfect. Chase continues as Razork goes in with a Vault Breaker. Skumon's going to try and jump his way away to the Gromp. Hans Summer here to shadow. G2 need to walk away. They should be able to escape. Hans Summer, though, does still have the flash and the cleanse. Won't need to expend either to get out of Fnatic's clutches.
A beautiful response from Fnatic. Caps, this ever-looming side lane threat is shut down. So
Spawn, G2 setting up around it. Currently a little bit pincered. Vault Breaker goes in, Razork flashes forward, Hans Summer cleanses away, but look at Skumon, he's already down to about 400 HP. LeBron is left out to dry, and he'll dry pretty damn quickly. Fnatic lock him up. They're third on the board. Razork's looking for more as he tries to
through fear of that ultimate coming through from Razork, which means that with him out of the fight, it becomes a very easy pick and an objective secured. Skumon doing his best to get something else on the map, but Fnatic not going to give him anything.
Next Dragon up in 8 seconds time as well, and since the second Dragon of the game, things have swung dramatically in Fnatic's favor. Triforce complete, Nash's Tooth already done for Humanoid, and components of his next item as well. Flash forward, Magnet Storm. This is where the cease and desist that was saved from earlier comes to pay dividends. Hans Summer survives, but is hit by a rocket. Upset threads the uprights and finds him. Caps jumping in here. Skumon hit, the wind becomes lightning. Upset the target, but look at the damage back onto Caps. Humanoid slides in, the Emperor's Divide. Caps goes in with perfect execution, but Upset still has a flash to escape. LeBron is down, Caps follows suit, and Fnatic clean away G2.
Save that ultimate, then when Hans Summer, he doesn't even overstep in the mid lane, but gets engaged on by Mickey. Razork is there following.
Often it would seem like Broken Blade felt he had to force something in a 1v1 on the top side because the rest of the map was collapsing, and now he's forcing onto Oscarinin in the bot side. TP coming in. Oscarinin hasn't lost that much health yet, but with Caps joining the fight, there's the shutdown. Caps gets a kill.
Double or single teleport, they will come in.
Wait it out, see if you can get the second items. Caps caught out here. LeBron waiting around the corner, sees desist coming in as well as Humanoid dives forward, and the Emperor's Divide spells demise for Caps. LeBron now on the wrong side of that wall. Skumon diving in to try and help, but there's the TP. Hans Summer on his way across as well as Broken Blade. Skumon already down to half HP. LeBron trying to get onto the backline as well, and Hans Summer's been able to pick up one. Equalize onto Hans, and Skumon will force them away. Broken Blade calls on the Forge God. Will his prayers be answered? In a 1v3, I think not. Make it forward as Oscar comes around the corner to clean things up.
Reset. Mickey catches him out again, and I feel like that Mickey has been the bane of Caps' existence in this game.
Oh, it's so beautiful. I think Mickey and Razork, every single play has come from either one of them finding a really good pick.
Oscar chunked out a little bit there. Caps looking for Mickey as well. That one's personal. LeBron dies in. Emperor's Divide from Humanoid to keep himself safe. Chain of Corruption goes out as well as Humanoid has to slide.
The soul point for 2 more minutes. As I say that, Fnatic are coming in deep here.
Mickey's on his way, currently about the Razor Pit. LeBron chunked out. Unbreakable Will is pretty damn breakable right now as G2 try and disengage. Equalize down, cease and desist in, and the Crescent Guard doesn't guard you if everyone's on top of you. Oscar in and kills off Skumon.
I think that person will be the Azir, but also the Rumble, as I say here, is very easy to kill.
Call of Fortune coming out from Broken Blade. There's the TP immediately in from Caps. There were a couple of deep wards behind Oscar in here, but Broken Blade just trading in. Equalizer down, Broken Blade tanky enough, but Caps will be here to secure the kill. Broken Blade should survive, and he will do so.
Same time due to the power of 2 teleports.
Caps, though, has stayed around a little greedily for this bot lane tier 1. Razork's on his way across, as is Upset. Caps does have that Twilight Shroud, can try and dodge away. Jumps through Upset, but the season says quick on the trigger there from Razork. Means that Caps can't escape.
We've seen the impact that we're talking about in Champions League of this pick, and I feel like it's really due to the fact that Razork's proactiveness is something else.
Flash away from Hans Sommer as Mickey jumped in with the Magnus Storm, the follow-up as well from Humanoid, but he's stopped in his tracks. Humanoid down, Broken Blade escapes.
This is where you could find the lead.
I think G2 has decided to give up to the Drake quite a while ago. They're going to try and set up vision towards that top side. Mickey stepping in onto Lebrov. Will land the knockup, will land the stun, but where's the follow-up for the rest of the team? Mickey dives forward, knocked back by Lebrov. Razzle coming in as well. That equalizer not doing much as Caps gets onto Oscar in him. Humanoid flashing forward, looking for the Emperor survive. Hans Sommer somehow survives. Razzle glow. Hans Sommer Upset, able to take him out. Valkyrie in forward. Caps down as well. Somehow Fnatic have won the fight after G2 engaged it 4-0.
They take 4 members of G2 out of the game, and they may very well set their sights on the Nexus. There's only Broken Blade left standing in their way as Fnatic dominating here in game 1.
A lot of skill shots went by that fight. I think the Varus ult didn't really connect onto anyone, and I think the Corki was just really, really strong. Human found a great shuffle onto Hans, but in the end, I don't think it's enough.
Fnatic pushing in. Broken Blade dies under his Nexus tower. It's not tanky enough to survive the Fnatic onslaught. And in a statement game, Fnatic go 1-0 up in the series.
Coordination issues coming through from the side of G2.